Imagine this, you have a small team. They were somewhat happy when they started, but things have happened over the months, over the years, and now there's tension. Well, some of them aren't talking. One might be considered quitting. These things happen all the time in the workplace, and we see it. But what would it look like if that same team who's struggling, maybe one person's unhappy, what if there was a tool that you could use and apply that could bring not only order and structure, but an appreciation and a celebration for each other, a greater understanding, greater harmony in the workplace? Well, there is that tool, and we use that every day with businesses and corporations with great success. That tool is a DISC model of human behavior. It's one of our favorite tools because it's easy, it's simple, and it has the ability to impact individuals and organizations alike when it's applied.
Now, the one thing that I would like to say about that is a lot of the times what we hear is, I've done DISC. And most of the time what that means is they've taken an assessment or they've done a workshop where they received knowledge. But the question that you got to ask yourself is, how are you taking that knowledge and applying it to change your life, to change your leadership, to change your relationships, to drive organizational results?
Yeah, I think that's a great point. I'll hear sometimes like, oh, I did that. I'm this, and they'll name what they are. Like, I'm the ID, or, oh, I'm the SC, and they'll name that. But then when we ask for it, they're like, well, how are you using it? It's like, oh, well, I've done that. You know what? We really bring that material alive for you. So it's not just a once and done. You're learning how to use that in your organization, in your everyday life. There is so much to learn on this. Take the statistic from Salesforce. 50% of our sales comes from our own style. You're leaving a lot of money on the table if you're not really understanding the other style's needs. And that's just some of the things. It's so exciting how we exercise, our motivators, very fascinating. And we really bring that to life and get teams excited. And we're able to build on that.
So let's talk a little bit about how do we bring that to life? Well, in our online courses, in our workshops, we give you a little bit of the knowledge, but we show you how to apply it. This is one of the most frustrating things that I've had to go with in my life, that I've had to learn because, out of necessity. And what we teach you is, number one, how do you identify a person in real time? Like, you're in the grocery store, you're at work in a new work environment, you're at networking events. How do you, in real time, identify who's in front of you? And
some people, these things come more naturally too. But if you're not hardwired for that kind of natural connecting, these little tips and tricks and understanding of people can help you go so far.
Right. And then what I would also say is that it helps you with modifying. That's another thing that we go over in our online and workshop courses and that. And then we teach you how to access those traits within yourself. Yep. So if you haven't had that in your workshops or in your online courses, then we would recommend that reach out to us, email us at metamorphosiscct@gmail.com, or visit our website and get more information on that.